In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Clip Studio Paint for Genga animation step by step. Hi, I'm Kai. If you're thinking of animating your anime cards, you probably have come across CSP. It's widely used in the anime industry. Knowing how to animate using Clip Studio Paint will give you an edge, especially if you are considering getting into the anime industry. I'll walk you through exactly what you need to do so you can animate a full anime card from start to finish. Let's get started. The first thing you need to do when you want to animate in Clip Studio Paint is to choose one of CSP's default animation presets. So click on File, New, then choose one of the animation presets. I'll go with a standard HD format, 1920 by 1080, resolution at 192. Check the title safe area so that you can position your layout accurately. Overflow frame is to enable you to have a breathing space when drawing or moving your camera around. I'll set the width to around 2400 and the height to 1700. I'll leave the blank space as it is. In case you have multiple cards, you can organize your file by selecting Manage Files using folders. You can also rename your timeline here, set the frame rate to 24, and your playback to the duration of your animation. If you already have a Genga template or a cell template, you can check the box here. If not, I'll show you how to create one later. Now that you have finished setting up your file, it's time for the next step. Click OK to confirm. If you are using a Genga template, it will come with all the animation folders set, but I'm going to show you how to do it step by step. One of the best features of Clip Studio Paint is being able to animate using animation folders together with normal folders. This is to say, you can create a single cell with multiple layers inside it. For example, a layer for line work, color separation lines, and a layer for flat colors without necessarily needing to create animation folders for each. I'm just gonna delete this and create the folders from scratch. Step 1. Create an animation folder, name it as A. Step 2. Inside the animation folder you have created, create a normal folder and name it as A1. This is going to be your first cell, A1. Step 2. In our normal folder, we will create layers that we are going to use to draw on. Generally, we need at least 4 vector layers and 1 raster layer for filling in the colors. Rename your layers as black for line work, blue for shadows, red for highlights, and green for secondary shadows. So as to avoid drawing on the wrong layer, you can assign each layer its own unique color, regardless of which color you'll be using to draw with. While on the layer, click Change Layer Color and choose the appropriate color for each layer. Step 4. Assign the normal folder A1 we created earlier to the timeline so that it can be visible. Click Assign Cell to Frame, then choose the cell A1. Something to note, when creating other cells, they will follow the layer structure and naming convention you have previously created. This includes the timing, i.e., if you created a cell A2 with a hold of about 3 frames, when you create another cell A3, it will hold for 3 frames unless you specify. Once you have assigned the cell to the timeline, it's time to create a camera for your scene. Create a camera folder by going to Animation, then New Animation Layer, then 2D Camera folder. Drag the animation folder A that we had previously created inside the 2D Camera folder. You can additionally create a normal folder and name it BG for backgrounds. You can use this to draw your layouts or things that won't be moving in your scene. In case your timeline and relatable are missing, you can bring them up by going to Window and make sure the timeline and animation cells are enabled. There you have it. In just a couple of steps, you can now start animating. If you like this Genga template, there's a link in the description to download. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lecture.